Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Pastor Jutsu back again for another live reaction to One Piece. But, trying to remember what happened in the last chapter. I can't. Oh, shit! Oh my god! Holy shit, that's right! Oh my god! Oh, Luffy and Kaido Emperor clash. Holy motherfucker! Oh my god, man. Luffy he's the momentum man. The pivotal clash happened. It's the turning point. Those are the two titles of the last chapter, different translations. But Luffy is on a roll. This momentum cannot be stopped. What's the title of this new chapter? Oh. An unbelievable disaster, huh? Yikes. Okay, well, but at least we have a really cool cover page. We see the King of the Pirates himself, Gold D. Roger, which we do not see on the cover pages very often. Back when he was alive, he was just looked like he was having fun on some island, running away from this really this cool looking lion. I see the lion has like markers, like marker drawings on his face. So I guess Roger was drawing on this poor lion while he was asleep, and now the lion's pissed, and Roger's just running and laughing. That is totally something Luffy would do. But yeah, it's a cover request by Tomokia. Roger flees after doodling on the lion's face. And also, I see in the tree, I see Little Shanks and Buggy when they were kids, bound the Roger pirates. They're just kind of hiding up in this tree. And Shanks is like eating something, probably some chocolate or something. And Buggy's just like trying to hang on for dear life. So that's I really like this cover page. It's really funny. It's really adorable. And it's really cool to see Roger, back in those Roger pirate days. But yeah, let's pick up with this chapter 1027, an unbelievable disaster. Okay, so we start off with where we left off in the chapter, which actually wasn't Kaido and Luffy's clash. It was actually Nekomamushi and Inuarashi taking out Jack and Perospero. So we start off with Nekomamushi. Poor Perospero's just on the ground, like tongue hanging out. He's just completely unconscious. Looks like he's like kind of like sooty, like he's got burnt up or something. But yeah, we see we see Carrot hugging Nekomamushi, who's kind of looks tired. He's just like sitting back. See Wanda and Carrot are just like saying they're seeing if he's okay, and then he's telling them like, "Be careful, you guys. The sky suddenly cleared up, and you don't want to go into Sulong right now since you're like injured and tired." So that addresses why a lot of people of the last chapter are disappointed that Carrot and Wanda didn't take part in taking down Perospero. But yeah, that's Oda's saying here, like they couldn't really go into Sulong like right now because they're like kind of tired and injured and stuff. So that makes sense. And Nekomamushi can handle Perospero. But yeah, so they're talking about how the sky was cleared, and they're saying just like in the journal, in Oden's journal, the clashes between Whitebeard and Roger. We see Yamato and Momo looking up into the sky and all the oh my god. The clashes between Whitebeard and Roger. They would also split the heavens, and we see the clouds are still parted. We see the full moon. And we just see Kaido and Luffy just like facing off against each other, staring each other down as two emperors. We just see everybody in the Skull Dome is feeling the aftershocks of this massive clash, and like the rubble's falling from the ceiling. And we see Kaido and Luffy just still staring down at each other. So we see Yamato starts bleeding from the head, and she's like, that Thunder Bagua, I was naive to think I could guard myself. And Luffy's like, Yama bro. So Yamato's feeling the backlash of her clash with Kaido. It's kind of the shockwaves of that had some repercussions, like kind of like with a delayed effect. And then Luffy goes, "Give that sniveling snake a hand." And Momo goes, "Who are you calling sniveling?" And Luffy goes, you still haven't gotten a grip, Momo. And Momo says, hold your insolent tongue. I know what I have to do. But it is not that simple to change oneself. So Yamato just hops on Momonosuke's head and says, don't worry, Momonosuke-kun. I've got your back. Sorry we got split up earlier. And Momonosuke goes, not Yamato. And Kaido just looking over at him. Yamato, Momonosuke. Where do you think you're going? He just launches at them with his kanabo. Momo's like, ah! And he's thinking to himself, lend me your strength, Kinemon. Kiku. And he's flashing back to Kinemon, going, take Momonosuke-sama and run. And then, looks like they're slipping. Looks like some of the rocks are starting to slip. Looks like they're starting to fall over. But Yamato goes, hurry, Momonosuke-kun, and she blocks her father's kanabo with her own kanabo. And Momo's like, ah! Oh, but Luffy's quick on the uptake. He just wraps his legs around Kaido's neck. And he goes, hold it! Yama, bro! And Yamato says, I know. You want them all to yourself, right? And Luffy goes, yep. He just smiles. You know, you got that smile, he's having fun. And if he's having fun, he's ready to fight. So Momo's like tumbling down. He's like, he looks like he's on fire, kind of, but he's like spiraling. I guess the fire is like his furs. It looks kind of like fire. He's like, wah! This is the end. Yamato says, Momonosuke-kun, try and grab hold of the sky. Grab? Dragons don't actually fly. What? They conjure clouds to use as their footholds, which we've established many times with Kaido and Momonosuke. So Momo should know this. He did this back in Punk Hazard for a little bit, but he does it again. He creates his clouds. He grabs them with his dragon claws. But Yamato says, dragons dash through the sky. And Momo's like, I'm flying! And Yamato says, they're called flame clouds. We see some massive boulders falling down from Onigashima. And Yamato says, get away from the island! And she's like batting them all away like baseballs with her kanabo, trying to protect the flower capital down below. But there's a lot of big rocks falling, though. And they go, what? It's starting to crumble. What? Yamato goes, does this mean Kaido's powers are weakening? Oh, okay. Alright. Kaido's finally starting to tick down. His massive life meter, his massive HP is starting to tick down after everything he's taken. He's fought the Scabbards, he's fought the Sulong Minks, he's fought Luffy, Kid, and Law, and Zoro, and Killer, and fucking just like, after everything, he's finally starting to tick down and lose his power a little bit. And he's been holding up the island with his flame clouds the whole time he's been fighting, so you gotta give it to Kaido. He's pretty goddamn impressive, but even he has his limits, apparently. We're starting to wind down here a little. Yamato continues, his flame clouds are unstable. They can't support the bedrock anymore. Which that'll help Momonosuke have a chance to use his own flame clouds to stop the island. And so Momo goes, this is bad. We cannot allow it to reach the flower capital like this. I got big so I can stop it. He's just trying to he's slamming it into Onigashima. It's no use, Momonosuke-kun. What? But I have to try. We're running out of time. You just see that you can look down and see the flower capital. They're right above it. They're not directly above it, but they're they're closing in on it. They can see it right there. Look, you can already see the capital. It'll be over their heads in under 5 minutes. And you have to use your flame clouds. You're a giant dragon too. That's how Kaido's moving the island in the first place. We can hold it back if yours are stronger. Are you mad? I just figured out how to fly and I'm barely managing that. There's no telling if my powers are exactly like Kaido's. You were able to summon the flame clouds. That means you got a shot. Oh, here's the title of the chapter. This is an unbelievable disaster. And Yamato says, if we do nothing, it'll land like Kaido intended, crushing everyone in the capital. It'd be even worse if he were to run out of steam early. His clouds would disappear and Onigashima would be sent hurtling towards the surface. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like holding a cake or something. You're you're starting to lose your strength, and like someone else has to catch it if you drop it, otherwise it's gonna go fucking splat all over the floor. Onigashima is stocked with more weapons and gunpowder than you can imagine. That's true. I didn't even think about that. And it's also on fire. So, yeah, that's about as bad as it can get. Unless Fujitora shows up and just slams it down with gravity, that it's pretty much as bad as it can get. It's a pretty big disaster waiting to happen. The whole island is basically a giant bomb. Even at this distance, there wouldn't be time to evacuate the capital. That's a good point. If it falls, the explosion would obliterate everyone, friends and foe alike. And Momo goes, then we need to stop Luffy. Yamato just clubs him in the head. Don't be a moron. Ah! He willingly put everyone on his shoulders, even though he could barely stand. How can we stop him after that? You just see Kaido and Luffy stancing up. Luffy's charging up some Conqueror's Haki Lightning. Yamato says, Luffy is the only one that can defeat Kaido. Telling him about this dilemma would only add to his burden. We'll have to figure it out on our own. And we just see like a bunch of kids and their parents just having fun in the Flower Capital, still completely oblivious to the hell storm that's crashing, that's hurtling towards them. We cut back to the live floor of the Skull Dome. Oh, we're checking up on Zoro versus King the Wildfire, and I will gladly check up on that fight. So we just see a bunch of air slashes going all over the place. A bunch of beast pirates just get cut down by them. Gah! Get down! King Sama's going wild. Oh, that's King doing those air slashes. Okay, that's good. So maybe he does have some swordsman skills. Oh my god, I just see buildings are getting sliced open. And people are getting sliced open. Zoro barely blocked an air slash himself. Gah! You just see King with that intense look in his eye. Oh god. Are we going? Oh. Are we finally getting King's hybrid form? I see he's standing in his human form, but he's got like his wings look like the Pteranodon wings, not like his regular wings. They're like more smooth and leathery. Holy shit! He's kind of got one of his wings is like kind of like a claw, like the way it's like kind of bent, and like the other one's like kind of extended out. It looks really cool. Oh, Zoro just gets blasted back, deflecting that air slash. He flies right past Frankie. Frankie's like, oh. But Frankie extends his hand, he's like shoots it out and grabs Zoro. Zoro, you okay? And Zoro's like, he's pretty strong, but that's hardly a surprise. Okay, so yeah, Zoro's having some trouble fighting King, which makes a lot of sense. You know, fighting him one-on-one right now, and even though he's got, you know, charged up by the medication, fighting King by himself after everything he's taken is a tall order. So Frankie goes, having trouble on the live floor? Need a hand? And Zoro goes, nah, I'm good. He's still breathing heavy. Frankie looks really cool. Look at his Shogun helmet, and he looks massive. He's got like cannons on his massive shoulders. So yeah, I wonder what Frankie's gonna do because if Sasuke is down, then Frankie doesn't really have anyone else to fight, so he's kind of free. That's why he's asking Zoro if he needs help. But I would think Frankie should probably help Sanji because I think Queen would be a better opponent for Frankie because they're both like cyborgs and flamboyant, crazy dudes. So he could back up Sanji. That would probably be perfect. But Zoro might need some help too, though. And unfortunately, Marco has left the building. It looks like so. The main thing that I wanted from this arc doesn't look like it's gonna happen. But we'll see. But Queen's like, "Hey, King, you bastard! Knock it off with those aimless attacks. You almost hit my backside." And King goes, "A pity I didn't slit your throat." And that's a lot of throat Queen's got too. That's a lot of throats to slit. And Queen goes, "The hell you say? What?" Oh, he is in his high. Oh, wait. Okay, taking a closer look at King, he is definitely in his hyper form because he has like a beak and like this like horn thing coming off the top of his head. But it looks like he's missing like a spike that comes out from the side, and then we see some beast pirates going, "Pirate Hunter Zoro, he just cracked King San's mask." So then we come back to Frankie and Zoro's conversation, and Zoro says, "Yeah, no wonder he's furious." Oh, no one's ever seen his real face. Oh my god. Are we about to get King's face revealed in this chapter? Oh boy, okay. Alright, man. If we're getting that in this chapter, I gotta get ready for that. There's two ways Oda can go with this. He can go like he's like, King is like, or actually there's a few ways. There's at least three ways he can go with it. He can be like, maybe, he's a Lunarian, so maybe he looks kind of weird or something, like his face is not human or something. Or he can maybe have like a lot of scars or like bandages or something. Or, of course, it's Oda, so after all this buildup of King being this big bad motherfucker, Oda could just take the piss out of him and make him look super goofy under his mask, which I hope he doesn't do that. But we'll see what happens in this chapter. So yeah, so King is just walking out of the fucking fog, out of the smoke, with his wings out. He seems to be normal, like his normal. I thought he had like his a beak, like his Pteranodon beak in the last panel. But he seems to be in his normal state, but with like Pteranodon wings that look really sharp. And I think his protrusion on his head is longer than normal. But he just looks badass as hell in this panel. He's just like walking up to Zoro, menacing as hell, looking like Darth Vader or something. And Zoro goes, "Sorry, Frankie, I need you to step back." Frankie just goes, "Phew! Got it, hang in there." Oh my god, King just launches at Zoro like looking like a fighter jet. He goes, "Tank Udon." Zoro goes, "Three sword style, Ultra." And King's attack is Divine Red Bow. And Zoro counters it with Tiger Hunt. And it just... something's going on with King's body that I don't understand. Or I think that's his wing. I think he's hitting Zoro with one wing. And it's like, that's why it's kind of bent. It kind of looks like a scythe blade or something. He's just like trying to slice into Zoro. He's going at like Mach 20 speed. Zoro's like bracing himself, blocking the attack. And this panel is weird. It looks like it looks like a portion of King's mask is definitely missing, and there's like almost looks like there's light coming out of it or something. I don't know what that's about, but I think Zoro gets knocked back by the attack. He gets knocked back hard too. Damn, he just collides into a wall, just breaks through it. Oh man, he took it hard. He's coughing up blood. And King is just going straight in. He's not giving Zoro a chance. He's going straight after him like a bird of prey. And Zoro's caught off guard. He's like, oh. He's like, huh? And King is just. I'm really trying to look at King's head here. Like that. Okay, that's definitely now I'm seeing King as like a forehead vein going. So this is definitely his skin. And it looks like some kind of marking, like where his eyebrow would be. Almost, it looks like a tattoo that looks like almost like an ivy vine or something. Oh my God! He keeps going into like this arrow formation where he's like coming at Zoro like an arrowhead, like he's shaping himself like an arrow, like an arrow mixed with like a boomerang or something. But he's going straight at Zoro. And they actually fly out the side of Onigashima. Holy shit. And Zoro's like, what? Hang on. I'm gonna fall. Two-sword style. Clear lance. And the kanji translation though says kanji means sky tanuki. So is this a new move from Zoro? So he does a two-sword slash like under him. And he like cuts the air. So somehow Zoro cushions his fall with this attack. But he's panting like hell. He's huffing and panting harder than ever. He goes, that was close. And the King has already landed right next to Zoro. He just they're both on the ground, I guess. So this fight actually went outside of Onigashima. So man, for King to have the power to just knock Zoro around like a falcon going after a mouse or something, that's impressive. Like we knew King had to be strong, and it's really paying off right here. Like he's really delivering on it right now. Zoro says, "You should at least use a blade when you go for a kill. What you just pulled is unforgivable." Oh my God, okay. We really get a good look at King's face, and we see that he's definitely missing a portion of his mask. And the chapter ends, and he says, "The same goes for you." What's beneath the mask? Okay, so getting a good look at King's face or what we can see, he seems to have light-colored hair, like whether it's like white or blonde, I don't know. And his skin seems to be kind of tan, so that's interesting. Like I said, it looks like he might have some kind of like ivy vine tattoo, like like on his eyebrow or something. But yeah. So yeah, I definitely am eager to see what King looks like under the mask. I've been waiting for that big reveal. But yeah, that was an awesome chapter. Oh my God. King just earning a lot of cool points. You know, I'm a King fan. I always have been. So that was very cool. And setting up Momo, he's gonna have to really push himself to use his flame clouds to stop Onigashima. And but what might be the biggest thing in this chapter is that Kaido is confirmed to be weakening after everything. Like Luffy might actually be able to take him down one-on-one. But yeah, that was a pretty badass chapter right there, man. So yeah, that's my live reaction to this Pirate Jutsu signing out. So like, comment, and subscribe, and please, Oda, don't make King look goofy looking. I know you. Don't do it.